Hello everyone, welcome to Play Guitar and Enjoy, and it's a fingerstyle tutorial of the song called Tum Hi Aana. It's from the movie Marjava. To play this arrangement is actually really easy and simple, nothing too complicated. And to play this song, all you need is a capo on the 4th fret and your guitar should be in standard tuning. So remember, as I put my capo on the 4th fret, I will tell the fret numbers with respective to this capo. So as the capo is on the 4th fret, this is the 1st fret, then this is the 2nd fret, the 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, and so on. And I will tell the string numbers like this. This is the 1st string, this is the 2nd string, this is the 3rd string, this is the 4th string, this is the 5th string, and this is the top string. So that's it. And if you're new to my channel and if you like my content, you can subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon right there so that whenever I upload a new video, you never miss a notification. So that's enough for today's introduction. Now let's get started. And now my channel's intro shall appear. So we are starting with the intro. So it sounds like this. And this part repeats again. So we are starting with this is the 5th fret of the 2nd string and 5th fret of the 4th string. Play the both strings together. Then 7th fret of the 1st string, play that 2 times. So what you get? Then pick 5th fret of the 1st string, 3rd fret of the 1st string. So what you get? Then you do a hammer on from 2 to 3 on the 1st string and then do a pull up from 3rd fret to open on the 1st string. So like this. You're doing a hammer on from 2 to 3, then along with that do a pull off. So I'm picking the string only once and doing hammer on and pull off. Okay, sorry. So till now what you get? So this part you are going to repeat twice. So let's see how it sounds like after repeating. Then the next part. So I am picking the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with the help of my index, okay, and with the help of my ring finger I am picking the 5th fret of the 5th string together. Then you pick. So after this, pick 5th fret of the 1st string 2 times, then 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 3rd fret of the 1st string, 2nd fret of the 1st string. So then you do a hammer on from open to 2 on the 1st string, then you pick 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Okay, so this part sounds like this. Then first fret of the 2nd string I am picking that with my index, and with my middle finger I am picking the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Pick the both strings together. Okay, then 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So then 2nd fret of the 1st string, 3rd fret of the 1st string. So then you pick 3rd fret of the 5th string, okay, and open on the first string together. So this part. So let's see what we have learned so far from the first. And now what you're going to do is you will repeat the entire intro twice. So let's see how it sounds like from the first. Let's see the entire thing. So that completes the intro of the song. Now let's come to the chorus of the song. So do a pull off from 5 to 3 on the second string. Okay, then pick so 5th fret of the 3rd string. I'm picking that with my pinky, and with the help of your index you pick the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So then pick 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So then 5th fret of the 3rd string, then 5th fret of the 4th string and 4th fret of the 3rd string together. Pick those two strings simultaneously. Okay, so I'm using my middle finger to play the 4th fret of the 3rd string and using my ring finger to pick the 5th fret of the 4th string, and pick the two strings simultaneously like this. Okay, so what you get, again then so do a pull off from 5 to 3 on the 2nd string, then pick 5th fret of the 3rd string and 3rd fret of the 5th string together, then pick 5th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so then 3rd fret of the 2nd string, then 5th fret of the 3rd string, so 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 5th fret of the 3rd string. So what you get, again then pick the 5th fret of the 4th string and the 4th fret of the 3rd string together. So and the next part, so this part you have already learned on the chorus. So let's see the chorus part, how it sounds like. Then comes this part. So 5th fret of the 4th string, then 2nd fret of the 3rd string, so then 5th fret of the 4th string and 4th fret of the 3rd string together. So then you do a slide. Okay, so this is the 7th fret of the top string. You do a slide all the way up, okay, like this. Then you come to the second part of the chorus, so it sounds like this. Okay, so you do a slide from 5 to 3 on the second string. It would be easy if you pick that with your pinky. After doing slide, then you pick C major chord. So how to play that? The first fret of the second string, pick that with your index. With your middle finger you pick the second fret of the fourth string, and with your ring finger you pick the third fret of the fifth string together. So this is the C major chord. Okay, so after you do a slide back from 5 to 3, you hold C major chord and do a slide strum, okay, like this. So then, so third fret of the second string, first fret of the second string, then so E minor chord. How to do that? The second fret of the fifth string and the second fret of the fourth string is the E minor chord, and do a slide strum on that chord. Okay, so till now what you get? Then so exactly the same, you can do improvisations like this. You do a slide back from 5 to 3 on the second string, then play the C major chord and do a slide strum. So then pick first fret of the second string, then you do a hammer on from 1 to 3 on the second string, then you will hold the E minor chord and do a slide strum on that. Okay, so this part, then okay, you do a slide from 5 to 3, C major chord, do a slide strum, then do a pull up from 3 to 1 on the second string, then hold E minor chord and do a slide strum on that. So till now, till this much, how it sounds like, let's see. Then so you pick open of the third string, second fret of the third string, so then you do a slide from 2 to 4th on the third string. Okay, then you pick this chord. So 4th fret of the third string using my index, and with my pinky I am picking the 7th fret of the 5th string together. So again, then so this is a small filler part. You can play this or you can skip directly to the next one. This is optional. Okay, so third fret of the second string, open of the third string, then so my index is on the second fret of the fifth string and my pinky is on the 4th fret of the fourth string, and you do a slide strum on these two strings. Okay, do a slide strum on exactly the two strings, but don't don't strum on the other strings, it might give you a bad sound like this. Just try mainly to strum on these two strings, okay? So then you can do a pinch harmonic. So how to do that? You see the metal wire present on the fretboard, the string present over here. You will put your finger slightly, and when you put that, you will plug that string, and as soon as you plug that string, you will remove your finger, so you get this sound. So this is the 12th fret on the second string, and you do a pinch harmonic, okay? So let's see how this entire chorus sounds like. Then comes the main verse of the song. So it sounds like this. So open of the second string, okay? Then open of the second string and open of the third string, play the both strings together. So then third fret of the second string, then you do a slide back from 7 to 5 on the second string, then you pick this chord. So I am using my index to pick the second fret of the fourth string and using my pinky to pick the fifth fret of the second string, okay? So after slide, so what you get? Then so pick fifth fret of the second string 2 times, then 7th fret of the second string, so then 3rd fret of the second string, then so 7th fret of the second string using my pinky and 5th fret of the 5th string with your index, okay, together. So what you get? Then pick the 5th fret of the 5th string. So then so 7th fret of the first string, then pick 7th fret of the first string and open of the third string together. So then 5th fret of the first string, so what you get? Then 7th fret of the first string, 8th fret of the first string. So then okay, so you do a pull up from 7 to 5, and along with that you pick open of the third string, then you do a slide back from 5 to 3 on the first string. So like this. So till now it sounds like this. Then so 3rd fret of the first string, I am picking that with my index, then I pick the 3rd fret of the first string and the 5th fret of the 5th string together, then doing a hammer on from 3 to 5 on the first string. So then do a pull off from 2 to open on the first string, then open of the first string and second fret of the fourth string together. So okay, so it sounds like this. Again, and the next part sounds like this. It's very similar to the first one, so let's learn this. Open on the second string, then open on the second string and open on the third string, pick the both strings simultaneously, then third fret of the second string, then do a slide from 5 to 7th on the second string, then do a slide back. So till now, then you pick 5th fret of the second string and second fret of the third string together, the fourth string together. So then second fret of the fourth string, so then 5th fret of the second string, so then slide from 5 to 7th, then a slide back to 5. So till now what you get? Then third fret of the second string, slide from 5 to 7th on the second string, then you pick the 5th fret of the 5th string and 7th fret of the second string together. So what you get? Then so you have already learned this part, but as a reminder I am telling it again. So 7th fret of the first string, then pick 7th fret of the first string and open on the third string together. So then 5th fret of the first string, then 7th fret of the first string, then 8th fret of the first string. So then open on the third string, and along with that you are doing a pull up from 7 to 5 on the first string, then you do a slide back to 3. So till now what you get? Then third fret of the first string, then you do a hammer on from 3 to 5 on the first string, and along with that you pick 5th fret of the 5th string together, then do a pull off to 2 to open on the second string, the first string, then open of the fourth string and open on the first string together. So let's see how the entire verse sounds like. The first part of the verse sounds like this. Then the next part, then comes the bridge of the song. So it sounds like this. So you pick open on the first string, open on the third string, and open on the fifth string together. You do a quick roll on these three strings, then second fret of the first string, so then third fret of the first string, so again, then pick second fret of the first string and open on the fourth string together, so then fifth fret of the second string, so then second fret of the first string, so again, so slide from 5 to 7th on the first string, then 5 and 5 on the first string and on the fifth string together, so then you hold G major chord. So this is the G major chord, the usual D major chord, you know. This is the D major chord, and if you shift the position here, you will get the G major chord. So exactly the same as the D major chord, you are putting the index on the 7th fret of the third string and putting the middle on the 7th fret of the first string, and with your ring finger you pick the 8th fret of the second string, so you get the G major chord. So till now what you get? And the next part, sorry, again, so I am putting a bar on the first three strings of the second fret, and with my middle finger I pick the third fret of the second string, so like this, and do a roll on these two strings. Okay, then you pick 5th fret of the second string, 2nd fret of the first string, so if you see, you observe that I am putting a bar over here to get that second to get this note. Okay, that is the 2nd fret of the first string, so then 5th fret of the second string and open on the fourth string together, so then 3rd fret of the second string, 5th fret of the second string, so then do a slide back from 7 to 5 on the second string, then you pick, I am using my index to pick the 3rd fret of the 5th string and using my pinky to pick the 5th fret of the second string together, so this part sounds like this. Then you pick the 3rd fret of the 5th string again, so let's see how it sounds like from the first of the bridge. Then what you're going to do is you will repeat this part again. So this part is played totally 2 times. Okay, and the next time and the next part to learn is this. So you pick open on the first string and open on the third string together, then 7th fret of the first string, 5th fret of the first string, so then 3rd fret of the first string, so then open on the 2nd fret of the first string and open on the 4th string together, so then 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 5th fret of the 2nd string, so then do a slide from 8th to 7th on the 2nd string. Okay, so then you pick 7th fret of the 2nd string and 5th fret of the 5th string together, then 5th fret of the 5th string again, so then you will play this part again, that is, so this part you have already learned, so I am not telling it again. If you have forgotten, you can rewind the video and see this part. So the entire bridge sounds like this. And comes the pre-chorus of the song, so it sounds like this. Okay, so we are on the G major chord on the bar shape, but not playing the entire chord, we just need, so my middle finger is on the 4th fret of the 3rd string and my ring finger is on the 5th fret of the 4th string. So I pick the 4th fret of the 3rd string, then I will pick the 4th fret of the 3rd string and 5th fret of the 4th string together simultaneously. So again, then you pick the 5th fret of the 3rd string, so again, then you, so hold this chord. Okay, that is the D major chord. D major chord, you put a bar on the 5th fret and using your other finger you put bar on the first 4 strings and you do a slide strum, so you get that D major chord. So again, then So pick the 5th fret of the 3rd string, then 5 and 5 on the 2nd string and 3rd string together. So then 7th fret of the 3rd string, 5th fret of the 3rd string. So then I'm using my ring finger to pick the 7th fret of the 4th string, and using my pinky to pick the 8th fret of the top string. So okay, then you pick the 8th fret of the 4th string, sorry, the 7th fret of the 4th string, then you pick 7th fret of the 4th string and 8th fret of the top string together. So then you pick 4th fret of the 3rd string, then you pick the 3rd fret of the 5th string and the 5th fret of the 3rd string together. So then do a slide back from 5 to 3 on the 2nd string. So then the index is on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, then my middle is on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Pick the both strings simultaneously. So then 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 1st fret of the 2nd string. So then open of the 3rd string, open of the 2nd string and 3rd fret of the top string together. So again, so let's play this part again. And the next part, so open of the 2nd string, play that 2 times, 1st fret of the 2nd string, then place D minor chord. So not playing the entire chord, we just need these two, that is the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and do a slide strum on mainly on this 2 strings. Okay, so then 1st fret of the 2nd string, then slide from 3 to 5 on the 2nd string. So then 3 to 5 slide, then slide back. So then you do a pull up from 1 to open on the 2nd string, then you pick 2 and 2 on the 3rd string and the 4th string together, and do a slide strum on these 2 strings, that is the 3rd string and the 4th string. So again, then So second fret of the third string, play that 2 times, then open on the second string. So then open on the second string and third string, play the two strings simultaneously, then do a hammer on from open to 1 on the second string. So what you get? Then slide from 3 to 5 on the second string, then do a slide from 3 to 5 and slide back. So then pull up from 1 to open on the second string, then place E minor chord and use strum. So till now how it sounds like. Then you are going to repeat this again, exactly the same. So you are playing the entire thing twice, the pre-chorus part. So it sounds like this. Then you can do a slide back from 7th fret on the top string. So that's it on the pre-chorus part. Now it's time to end the arrangement with playing the outro. So it sounds like this. Okay, so second fret of the fifth string, play that 2 times, then fifth fret of the fifth string, then 4 to 5 hammer on the fourth string. So then pick 2 and 2 on the fourth string and fifth string together. So then second fret of the fourth string, then second fret of the fourth string, you do a slide from 2 to 5. So then open up the fourth string, then pick fourth fret of the fourth string and fifth fret of the fifth string together. Then open up the second string, then open on the second string and open on the third string together. So then second fret of the third string, then hammer on from open to 1 on the second string. So then do a pull up from second fret to open on the third string. So then open of the third string, hammer on from open to second fret of the third string. Then do a pull up from fourth to second on the fourth string. Then you pick the E minor chord, the second fret of the fifth string and the second fret of the fourth string, and play the both strings together. Okay. So that's it. That is how you end the arrangement, and that's enough for today's tutorial. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do it. See you soon on the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and keep practicing.